Hey, what's up YouTube? Comic Freak for Life here, coming at you with a Machina Gadget deck profile. And this deck, I've always played Machina. That was one of my original tournament ready competitive decks, and I always find myself playing it again and again because it's very cheap and very good. So I started playing it again recently, trying out the new Tin Goldfish. I was just waiting until it was finally legal in Hidden Arsenal 7, and it is now. So I have been playing this. It's done decently. I still need to get some more exceeds for it, especially Big Eye, although I'm hoping they'll get reprinted in Battle Pack 2, so I'm kind of trying to hold off. So here is the deck profile. 3 Machina Fortress. He's the main card of the deck. He is Machina. He is the big boss monster, and he is really good. Some people decide to run 2 because they say, oh, it's just you add both to your hand, pitch them, and you have 2, and the third one's always off. But you can ditch a gadget for it and itself for it. You can ditch a Tin Goldfish if you have, like, say, 3 Tin Goldfish in your hand. You draw a bad hand maybe, or something like that. You can always discard it for this card. 3 Machina gear frames. They're the searcher of the deck. They're the main card you want to add to your hand, especially with Gear Gigantex. And you can also add a Machina Cannon, which, if you already have a Machina Fortress in the grave, you want to add this card to your hand. Discard it to get that Machina Fortress. From the grave, it's 8 stars. And you can special it, but usually you never special it. It's just you run it for that ability. Then the gadgets, we run 2 green, 2 red, and 2 yellow gadgets. These gadgets open up a lot of plays. When you summon one, either normal or special, you search for the next one. So green searches for red searches for yellow, yellow searches for green. Then we have 3 Tin Goldfish. This is the new card, newly legal card. When it's summoned, you can special summon a level 4 monster from your hand. So you normal summon Tin Goldfish, special summon a gadget, search, and then you can exceed into any rank 4 that you want, including Gear Gigantex, because Tin Goldfish is a machine. So that's the monsters. I don't run any Gores or Trag. Mainly Trag. Personally, I just don't like the card. Like, I know it's good, especially if you have hand advantage, but whenever I seem to play with it, I always seem to not want to have it. I'd rather have something else. It's personal preference, although I can say that Trag is good in a lot of situations. So on to the spells. 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Heavy Storm, 1 Book of Moon. I still love Book of Moon. I will always run Book of Moon if I have room. If it is a deck that may use it, I will run Book of Moon. Book of Moon is an amazing card. When it's at 3, I would run 3 of it. It just opens up a lot of stuff, especially if you need to get over something. Then we have 2 Potted Dualities because you need to get to the cards you want, like add Gear Frame to your hand. Limiter Removal. I cannot stress how much I love this card. A lot of people have stopped running it in machines. I disagree. I cannot count how many countless times I've used this to OTK. The biggest one and the easiest one that I've done, even back when Machina had just come out, when they were a lot stronger a deck. The big OTK is you have a gear frame and any other machine in your hand. Summon that gear frame, search for the fortress, pitch to special fortress, go limiter removal, and that's 3,600 and 5,000 for 8,600 points of damage, and that is an OTK. It's one of the best OTKs for Machina. It's the fastest, the easiest. So limiter removal, that is why I run the card. There was one time in a tournament, I was playing a big, expensive tournament, where I ended up OTKing a Fish OTK deck back in the day. And if I hadn't have OTK'd him, he would have been OTKing me next turn. So it was really funny, actually, to OTK a Fish OTK deck. So limiter removal is always that OTK decision. Good card, because there's a lot of OTKs nowadays. So if you can OTK your opponent, it just gives you an easy win. one MST. I can't really find room for anything else anymore. MST is still a good card. If you want to find room for it, you always can. So that's it for the spells. On to the traps. Lots of traps. We have the Solemn Brigade. Sadly, only one warning, one solemn. Warning got hit. Then we have 2 bottomless, 2 torrential, 2 mirror force, 2 D-prison. Whoopsies, my bad. 2 D-prison, 2 mirror force, 2 torrential, 2 bottomless, 2 compulse. Phoenix Chain. Stops effects. It's like an effect veiler, but it's a trap card. Although it doesn't stop Rabbit, because Rabbit can just banish for effect and it'll activate in the grave. In the remove for play, sorry. 2 Compulse. Compulse is still good against Exceeds. They go Big Eye, they go Shockmaster, you just Compulse it. And 1 Ultimate Offering. Ultimate Offering is just that OTK, extra OTK option / ability. It's at 1 now, so you just run that 1, because if you draw it, and you can set it and you have the next turn, and they don't have like back row or anything, it's pretty much a guaranteed OTK, so just that extra OTK ability is always a welcome addition to the deck. So that is the main deck, 40 cards. Extra deck, or actually I'll go side deck first. A lot of it is your decision. I don't have all of the side deck cards I need, but this is what I'm running currently. 2 Thunder King, stops spellbooks. I played a spellbook guy. Game 2, I opened Thunder King, and he was just like, I can't do anything. 2 Maxis for those Mermail players, and when Elemental Dragons come out, it's going to be good for those. 2 Effect Veilers to stop those effects, like windups and such. 1 Cyber Dragon. That's just a random card I put in there, but Fossil Dyna is also a really good card. If I had Fossil Dynas or an extra one, I would definitely put that in instead. 2 MSTs, those extra MSTs if I need that back row hate. Mind Crush, for those decks that search a lot and you know what they're going to run, like Prophecies and anything that searches a lot. Most decks today. 2 Gozen Match, for those decks that run different attributes like 6 Samurai and stuff like that. And 1 Macrocosmos for those Mermails. If I was me now, I would probably maybe take out the Veilers or the Gozen Matches and put in Fossil Dynas and Banishers. Banisher the Radiance is also really good, some more removal, as well as Macrocosmos. So it's really up to you for the side deck. And then the extra deck, I still need a lot of cards, like I said. Big Eye, trying to hold out for it. Gear Game decks, you want to run 2. I only have 1 right now. Maestroke gets over cards and negates destruction. It's also big defense if you want to stall. Shockmaster is always that good card. There's Utopia is an option. Gem Knight Pearl. Steel Swarm Roach, if there's any dragons. There's always Wind Up Zenmeister, just for filler. Papilloperative to get over those defense monsters. Stardust is just there. And Chimera Tech in case they run a Cyber Dragon, you want to get rid of their stuff. Just filler. So that is the deck profile. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Check out my other content. I'll be uploading a lot of duel videos, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, that's it. Please like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy my content. Check out my other videos. This is Comfrey for Life, keeping it real, signing out.